Hello, hello from the beautiful city of Miami, Florida, here for the weekly Showcase Miami market update for residential real estate. As you know by now, every week we focus on a different neighborhood with different price points. This week, we're going to be focusing on ocean access waterfront homes around the Biscayne Basin, if you will, Biscayne Bay. That includes Key Biscayne, Sunrise Harbor, Coco Plum, Gables Estates, Old Cutler Bay, and Gables by the Sea. But before we do that, I'm very, very proud of a sale that we've just done on Key Biscayne. It will be, as of the time of this recording, it will be closing in about 7 days. It's a beautiful home at 151 Cape Florida Drive, which is Irel. In just a moment, we'll show you the video. We weren't sure if it was going to be an end user who bought this to just move right into the property. Would it be a speculative builder, or would it be somebody that tore the house down and built a new dream home on this property? So we'll reveal that when it closes in just a few days. Zyrel, could you show this? And the thing about this, it sold for a record $671 per square foot for the land, which is a record for Key Biscayne for a canal home as opposed to a bayfront home. So it's a record $671 per square foot. Has not happened yet with a waterfront, canal front property land value. So we're very, very proud of that, and traded for $9.39 million. The market, so you know, the market was resisting that price because they were looking back in the comps in the rearview mirror saying, well, the comps indicate that that's probably closer to an $8 million piece of land, not $9.39 million. And because our seller stuck to his guns, and because we had the marketing in place and we had the patience, we continued to show, had many showings, did receive offers, but ultimately the market spoke and it went under contract. And, you know, as of the point of you viewing this, the property is closed. So go ahead, Zyrel, if you could show the marketing that we employed for that particular listing. Thank you, Zyrel. Appreciate that. Okay, so there you see it's a spectacular piece of real estate there on Key Biscayne. So now I'm going to take you, just give you a quick peek at what the market looks like in terms of what's available around here, around Key Biscayne. So we just showed you here, Key Biscayne waterfront. As I mentioned, there is open water, and then there are canal homes. So we're mentioning a record for canal homes in there. Then you have here, as we mentioned, the different waterfront communities going from north to south, including Sunrise Harbor, Coco Plum, Gables Estates, Old Cutler Bay, Gables by the Sea. All right, so if we were to take a look at how many properties there are there, that doesn't factor in Miami Beach, just so you know, but that's what we're looking here is around that Biscayne Bay Basin right there. The most expensive is one at Journey's End, which is nestled there on the coast. 69 million is the asking price at 5,700 per square foot. I'll show you some photos of it right here. Available at 69 million. So what if one doesn't have that budget of 69 million, but one wants ocean access around Biscayne Bay? The best offering right now in terms of lowest price, if you will, offered at just $1,335 per square foot. I went into this house the other day, as a matter of fact. Gorgeous home in terms of its accessibility. Right here, they're pointing to it. Very close to downtown Miami, so it's a short commute, which gives it value. It's located in beautiful, sought-after Coconut Grove. It has 2 boat slips. It has 1 boat slip here and then another one here. So it's about 60 feet on the water, but you cannot put a 60-footer there necessarily. Maybe you could, but it would overhang there a little bit. And it's protected. Could use a little bit of updating, but it's one of the best opportunities if you want to get onto the ocean access in that area for under $5 million. No traffic on the street, which is another plus about that property. Now let's take a look, as we always do. We're going to take a look here at what's available in terms of in the 3 to 5 million range, single family on the water. I want to break it down for you in terms of months of inventory. And the way we do that is we divide the 283 homes that are waterfront in all of Miami-Dade County. We divide them by the 32 that have sold, which gives us the months of inventory, which would be 8.8 months of inventory in the Southeast Florida MLS and the beaches. If we compare that to August of last year, when there was 11.3 months of inventory, so it's actually more in the seller's favor this August than it was the previous August. 6 months is a neutral market where neither the seller nor the buyer has the advantage. So it's a slight buyer advantage here in August. In June, you can see it was pretty much neutral at 6.6 months. Now let's plug in some different prices. Let's say 5 million to 10 million. What does it come out to? Is it 8.8 months of inventory? I doubt it. It'll be different. It will be, here it's 14.8 months. So in that 5 to 10 million single family bracket on the water, it's more of a buyer advantage, buyer's market at 14.8 months of inventory. The question is, what was it in August of 2022? It was 10.4 months. So more of a buyer market now in the 5 to 10 million range in the single family on the water ocean access. Now we'll go up to the next bracket, which is 10 to 15 million. You're looking at 14 months of inventory in the 10 to 15 million range, buyer's market. Compare that to, interesting, last August, it was 25 months of inventory, about 2-year supply. And then in September, 49, about 4-year supply. So it's much better now for sellers than it was about a year ago if you're looking to sell your 10 to $15 million property on the water in Miami. Now we'll go to the next range. We'll go to 15 and above. See what that looks like. No limit. Okay, so now you're looking at 30 months of inventory, 29 months of inventory in the 15 million and above. Compared to last August, you get 54 months of inventory. So buyers have selection. Why does it show this? Because if we look at for sale versus sold in the 15 million and above in Dade County on the water, you had 175 listings in that price range, 15 million and above, and there were 5 that sold in August. Compare that to 164 available last August, and you had 3 that sold. So it gives you an idea. To be one of the ones that sell, there will be about 5 or 6 per month that are selling in that bracket. And then we can take a look, if you like, we can look at what's available, get more of a feel for what's available at the different price points here in Miami. Go to the top. We mentioned the 69 million. And here is, we'll show client 8 photo view. Here's one in Monroe Drive in Coconut Grove at Camp Biscayne, it's called. It's been on the market 199 days at 48 million. It's got doesn't show the lot size right there. That one is available half an acre. Okay. Here's one at 30 million. This one is located in Gables Estates on our Vida Parkway. It's been on the market 85 days. Take a quick peek at this one. you get a feel for that property. Let's take a look at a few more. This one here, also Gables. This is Gables Estates. Gives you an idea. They have a vessel in the back there. It looks like a virtual vessel. It doesn't look real to me. I don't believe. I think that's virtual staging. Looks like it would be a 55-footer. You don't see as many modern contemporary homes in Gables Estates in Old Cutler Bay as you might see in Miami Beach, for instance. And what you're seeing here is a representation of what you see more in the Coral Gables ultra luxury market, more classic design, if you will, versus modern contemporary. So that is 29,750,000 in Gables Estates. So this Cape Florida, this is very close. This was across the street from the one that we just sold. So they were asking 29.5. Gives you an idea. So these were facing the mangroves, beautiful, very natural, abutting Cape Florida, which is the park there, Bill Baggs State Park. That's the advantage. There are some disadvantages in facing the mangroves, which we can get into later if you like. But this one tells you this is a $30 million. So this is not a tear down. They're selling the structure as it is, gorgeous views. Again, private, no neighbors across the canal from you, 30 million. Now, if we take a peek at the next one, Solana Prado, this is an Old Cutler Bay. So this one is an open water view. So there's that distinction that we talked about earlier, the canal view versus open water. Open water is desirable in that you've got some beautiful sunrise views in the morning. You got fantastic views as you see the landscape changing as the weather comes in, storms, sunrise, sunset, you name it. Parades of vessels going by. There's a sandbar right here. Matheson Hammock is off to the right. Downtown Miami is off to the left. And this is Key Biscayne right over here. I don't know if you can see my little cursor. That's where we just sold the property, Cape Florida, 151 Cape Florida. The disadvantage, if there is some would say that your vessel, your boat, is less protected when it has open water like this. And sometimes that's a factor, you know, because you have the waves coming by here, boats coming by. So some will argue that it's better if you're a real boater to have a canal home, more protection, especially during hurricanes as well, if you're on in a canal versus open water. But of course, it's hard to argue with that incredible view right here. Okay, so here we go. We're looking at more pictures of this property. Okay, this is an original property that's been here for many years. And it's the structure, let's see if I'm not mistaken, it's been there since the 70s. I remember in 74, this property was there just like it is. It's been updated over the years. And they're offering it for 24.975. Yes, it was built in 73. Here, Cape Florida, another one down the street from the one that we just sold. They're asking 23.9. This is a remodel that they've added on to. So yeah, it gives you a flavor. So here's a canal home. Again, good protection for your yachts in any weather. You don't have lots of boats going by. And it just gives you an idea what you can get for your money here if you're looking to be on the water, the different neighborhoods that we have here on the water. And if you have a house that you're really interested in buying or selling and you'd like to get more information on the waterfront market, I would love to help you. I'm very familiar with these waters and the homes on them, having been here since 1974, having lived on the water myself, having been a boater since I was a wee lad. I'd love to help you and share my insight and my knowledge of the waterfront market with you. This is LeBron James' old house right here. This one was sold. He sold this a couple of years back. He bought it for about 10 million and he sold it for 14 million, if I'm not mistaken. We can take a quick peek here. I see that. I don't have that in front of me, but yeah, that's what he purchased it for. And he used to ride his bike to the Miami Arena to go practices. He was seen sometimes riding from this house to downtown. So this one is on Key Biscayne at 20 million. Here's another one at 20 million on Gallardo Street in Old Cutler Bay. So yeah, if I can be of any assistance to you, don't hesitate to call Jason Smith. And I'll go ahead and I'll wrap up right here. And we'll look forward to sharing with you next week. We'll focus on a different neighborhood, different price points, but you can always text me at this number here, 786-326-8255. 8115 or call me if there's any properties in particular that you'd like to focus on. Zyril, the floor is yours, ma'am.
Yes, thank you so much, Jason. And please, everyone, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and click on the notification bell so you'll be notified of our next Miami market update. Leave a comment below and tell us what neighborhood you want us to feature next. Back to you, Jason.
Thank you, Zyril. Take care, folks. See you in a week. Bye.